I'm still waiting. The last time round that you all guys have not hand in this NHS by the British one. I hope you guys can hand it to me and let me mark and go through. Okay, especially the Set 4 student. The next thing is that now the government has opened up. So for the Set 4 student, I urge all the Set 4 students pay attention that you can come over face to face. Just the Set 4 student, not neglecting the Set 3. Let the Set 4 student come in and want to do a face-to-face exam and some consulting works, okay, with you all. And then for the Set 3, of course, we come on a separate day because of the regulation is only 8 students. So I have to be following the guidelines. Okay. 我要依法行法，不可以知法犯法。Okay, as a police officer. So the next few weeks is very important for the Set 4 student. I know your prelim is around the corner. So please, Set 4 student, if you have any questions that you want to ask Uncle Raymond pertaining to your SS, also even your history, whatever, you can send to to my email. I think I'll give you the email now. So anything, just WhatsApp to me as what Harry has been doing. Well done. I'll give you my Gmail account. So if you need anything, just WhatsApp to me. Okay, this is my email. Please take note. All right. Now, page 134 is what is the greater diversity in Singapore? Is very, very concerned to jobs at this point of time. Okay. Hi, Jialing. So, Harry, can you turn on the camera as Yichen and Yuming? So, everyone turn on the camera, please. 姚毅跟亮弟今天请假，明天考试正在复习。后面好 ，OK。Actually, I was waiting. Wait, I just say thanks first. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Still got one more. Still got one more haven't come in. The two more. Who is there? Jerry is not there. Tony is here. How is Xing? Who is not here? Xingchen. Yeah. Okay. Bei Kun, are you here? Where is Bei Kun?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Jialing, yes. Who is not here? I suppose to have 15 students. I here got only how many students? 11 students. I'm very scared. Anyway, I'm surprised to tell you that day I saw the message. Guess what? Actually, Liang Di was top in the class for his. So he was very humbly say that for your SS, no need to thank me. It is your hard work. Okay, thank you so much. All right, now without further ado, I'm going to show you this video. I'm not sure if you've seen it. Okay. First of all, how to share the volume. Oh my goodness, how do I share the volume? I'm not sure. Where can you help me? Because
okay,
every time I go to share screen.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, let's see whether you can hear now. If you cannot hear, then let me know. Ready? Hey, play. Can you hear?
Cannot hear.
Cannot hear. Then what should I do? Go to more?
No, yeah, go to more.
Share sound. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Who is that? Ethan now. Is it Ethan? Help me. Is that Ethan just now? The voice?
Not me.
So who? Zhao Xuan. Okay, ready?
Every time we look back on this moment when we signed this agreement which severed Singapore from Malaysia,
pay attention, pay attention.
Anguish. I mean, for me, it is a moment of anguish because you see the whole of my adult life I had believed in Malaysian merger and the unity of these two territories. You know, as a people connected by geography, economics, and ties of kinship. Would you mind if we stop for a while? There's nothing to be worried about. Many things will go on just as usual. But be firm, be calm. We are going to have a multiracial nation in Singapore. We will set the example. This is not a Malay nation, this is not a Chinese nation, this is not an Indian nation. Everybody will have his place. Equal. Language, culture, religion. And finally, let us really, Singaporeans, reunite. Regardless of race, language, religion, culture.
Here, to play somebody else's game. I have
Check the
few
tone
million
and the
people's
purpose of what
lives
he's saying now.
to account for. Singapore will survive.
This was a mud flat, swamp. Today, this is a modern city. 10 years from now, this will be a metropolis. Never fear.
Yes, it's for everybody, not just for you and me. Every time I watch this video, it's really kind of very inspired by Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, what he say. It's kind of really inspiration. I'm not sure how many people have seen the whole of this here and there bits. But you know that he really do the right things at the right time. It's just like all of you here, okay? Social study is not about getting people together, but it's a humanity grounds that each and everyone has to play a part. It's just like saying that I have 2 million accountability for. It's the same thing next time when you have your own family. You have the accountability for what it is. It's very important. Just like your parents have the accountability and responsibility for you to be a successful leader, to be a successful person, right? To ride on the right path. And today you see the past few 30, 40 years that the government bring in. And why people like you all, beautiful people like all of you here, some of you are born here, but your parents are from other countries are coming here. The very important things here is this chapter is not talk about just diversity, but this chapter here is talk about how you can unite people together. This is a chapter on how, regardless of what color of your skins, race or ethnicity, that comes that bond together. Now, just like when you are doing something in school, I'm not sure any one of you are a counselor here. You know, counselors is very difficult to do a job, especially when your classmate don't put back their plates after recess time, right? Canteen. Then you have to tell your classmate, hey, come on, don't be so on, please. Or even they are late from school, or even they did something wrong, then should you report or not to report, right? Zhao Xue, correct. Sometimes you caught in between, 左右为难. Nothing to 左右为难, 公事公办. Okay, that's why I like 包拯, 包青天. But sometimes it's very hard. You have to see situations. It's not everything. You know, there's one time I was doing my police duty with my colleagues patrolling in my neighborhood. They got this old uncle forget to put a mask properly. After telling him several times, Tong Ye and Rachel and Jia Li, if you are under my situation, will you arrest him? Jia Li?
I report.
You report. Okay, thank you. How about Rachel? What will you do?
Try to find out if he's like actually just flouting or not.
Okay. How about you, Tong Ye? Thank you, sir.
I will wait, like I'll give him a warning.
You give him warning. Okay. It happens actually quite later we found out that he got a bit of dementia, 老人痴呆, and then he very anger management. He came up from this IMH. You know it's IMH, right? Those places for mental hospital. And guess what? When we asked him 7 times, he don't want to wear the mask. Finally, one of my colleagues gave him the mask and wear. And he still refused to put it properly. Are we going to, now, of course, they are in the public, people look around. And the same thing when my father went down and looked through, I was looking for the other stepmother, and he also forgot to put the mask. And the so-called the social ambassador saw it, and my father apologized. Oh, sorry. And he gave my father a mask. So there's 2 different situations. So how? So sometimes we cannot just because use authority to do something against. Unless you're talking about he's really too much, have a sound mind and he don't want to do that, then sorry, we have to take action. Same thing. When you are doing your exam, these children, don't just look at one angle. Okay, always put yourself in, SRQ, SBQ, you have to put yourself in the angle. Just like this SRQ, you have to know the TAIX. When is the timeline? Who is your target audience? How are you going to explain your situations? Like just now, Rachel was talking about my background of my house and checking. Okay, very fast, spontaneous, very fast response. This is what we are training all of you. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Just want to show. Okay. Now we have done these 2 questions. I like to finish off the rest of the questions, okay? If you don't mind. So next questions we are talking about, if I'm not mistaken, we have done A and B, right? So please take your pen and paper to write down if there's some important sentences that you can use it for your exam. Okay, not many times. So you keep going out and in and out. Tongye, to answer your questions, you can saw my email, right? You just email to me. Okay, just email to me. It's not I don't want to give you all WhatsApp. There's a reason for that until I get my permission first. I'd rather you all WhatsApp me. I'm 24/7 one. I'm serious. I'm serious. I sleep very late. At about 12 o'clock, I will start to watch TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Seriously. Yeah. I'll watch until 1:30 until my wife have to scold me. 睡觉啊，哎呀，我看。Then 我跟她有 disturb 她，我在看美女。No, I just watched those very interesting, like really, some of the very, we are talking about those who, about how to 孝顺父母 and things like that. Okay, so let's move on to C. We done already, huh? Okay, and then we're going to talk about the E. Are you surprised by what source C says? Explain your answer. Okay, let's review the answer. Very touched. Zhao Xuan, very touched by what? Sorry. Did you say something very touched? Okay, source E. What does source E tells you? Just recap. I got a gut feels that will come out something like that. Usually my gut feels are quite accurate, not 100%. So this is an extract by a professor from the Central Health. Oh, by the video, yeah. To be honest, every time I look at Mr. Lee, Lee Kuan Yew, I will really a bit teary because he is the one who bring us today what we are. 赵学仁做人要饮水思源对吗？不要忘恩负义，最重要是这个。If you can have these 8 words in your heart 你就是会宽宏大量就是做事情是leader A leader stands for lead everyone and don't expect return. Show how I perform. This is the word from the word leadership. And extract from an Australian journal written by professor. So this professor must be someone who is very knowledgeable, someone who has done a lot of research, okay, and someone who wants to ensure that there is a good comparisons of what it's supposed to do. Now, according to the Commonwealth Fund, this Commonwealth Fund refers to the whole entire country that is used to control by the British Empire. So that's called the United Kingdom. Say that NHL worked well. So is it really true? Is work well or not? So now I told you guys before, right? From now on, please, tolong in Malay word tolong 就求求你们. Always underline 5 to 6 keywords from here, because eventually this 5 or 6 keyword is like your 护身符. You were like, it's like, yo, yesterday I played Switch with my Friday, today Saturday. Was it Saturday? I was playing Switch, no, the day before Friday night after my tuition. My family were playing Switch, very funny. This game very cute one. You got ally one, so it's very cute. Got dinosaur, got those cute icons. So you have to Mario Party, yeah, Switch Mario Party. I don't know you have this game, no? So you got ally to go along with you. So these are the 6 ally who help you to get you better to understand the source itself. Okay. You have the game, Yishan, Mario Party. 我只是在那边看那4个 because I only got 4 Switch. So they are playing the Mario Party. Very interesting. Right? Yishan, if you play before, you should know. Very interesting, right? Then you got the challenge and then got the mini game, right? Right? Yeah, sometimes you have to unwind yourself. But I prefer FIFA, okay? Football. All right, so this is the E. How are we going to do this? Okay, that's the answer. Okay, I hope you all will go through it, so I don't want to go through. Okay, so this is the one. I'm not interested in 1 or 2 marks answer. I'm surprised, not surprised. Even you really are children, during your exam, especially a secondary student, even you have no time, just write something. I'm surprised by Saucy that it says. I'm not surprised by Saucy it says. 写那几条 sentences 你就有1、2分拿嘞。Don't leave blank, please. Ask me, Uncle Raymond, you taken your dinner? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Zhao Xuan, can you hear me?
Yeah, just now you were muted like this.
No.
So.
The Wi-Fi got a stupid problem.
Oh.
Yeah, not your fault.
Yeah.
You just show me internet disconnected. Yeah. Okay. Wait, Zhao Xuan, you asked me, Uncle Raymond, you taken your dinner? Ask me this question.
Uncle Raymond have taken your dinner?
What's so good? Were you happy if I answer you like that? No, right?
No.
Ask me again.
Uncle Raymond, have you taken your dinner?
Oh yeah, thank you. I've taken my dinner. Thank you. How about sir? How about you? Have you taken your dinner now?
Yeah.
You see, answer me, yeah. I'm so nice to him. Give me.
Yeah, I've taken my dinner. Thank you for your concern.
Then you got 2 marks and 3 marks already. Make sense, Yeah, only 1 mark. Yeah, thank you for your concern, 2 marks. Yeah, thank you for your concern. I've taken my dinner, 3 marks, 3分了。你看，so 你 see 我要用到这个东西。This is the one I want to in line with the real life situations. So if you don't write, can you imagine how frustrated you are as an examiner when people don't answer like that? No, if the teachers are very passionate in the subject, and then you don't answer, wow, I cannot take it. If you are learning martial art, I always get taken by my 师兄，我站马步不好，因为我带打红拳嘛， so I do this. You know what my 师兄say? Any BTS Gangnam Style. So 你打好一点嘛，要有力气对吗？ That's the thing. All right. So I'm not surprised. Thank you, Zhao Xuan. I hope this will remember for the rest of life how to answer people, especially your oral. Don't yeah or you say yes, indeed. I've taken my lunch. Thank you for your concern. I like the way you say that. What about you, sir? Thank you for your concern. What about your family? You see, this is how you reciprocate. I'm not surprised that the majorities of the British citizens are satisfied or happy with NHS. So you say, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because it's good enough. You see, these are the answer here. Okay, why not sing it? Can you read the? I don't want to go by this one. Okay, sing it. And can you go this one here? This part here. I'm not surprised that the majority.
I am not surprised that majority of the British citizens are satisfied / happy with NHS. Source states that according to the Commonwealth Fund's recent survey, 63% of those from UK said the NHS worked well.
Like that 3 marks already, no? Like that 3 marks, eh? So easy, don't want, eh? I don't understand why students don't want to write, no? Karen, Xingyu. Okay, the next one, I'm not surprised.
I am not surprised that NHS is good enough for the British citizens because they are covered by NHS. Source E states that under the NHS, there are no insurance premiums to pay, and people don't have to worry about their health insurance policies when changing jobs. Co-payments are made only for dental care and for prescriptions at about $10.6 per item. But people under 18 in full-time education, people over 60 and expectant, and recent mothers don't have to pay anything.
So you realize whatever this kind of policies, okay, whatever the doctrines or whatever the ethos that the governments or the school or even next time you go to university, they have made out certain policy and regulations where you always have the pros and the cons, the benefits and the disadvantages. You always must have two sides of the coin, double-edged sword, that's what they call. All right, so you cannot do things at one angle. Then sorry, you don't fit to be going to university. All right, like for example, the COVID case, a lot of people say, why Singapore like that, why they like this? I'm not sure you all follow. Recently now in Australia, my friend in Melbourne and some of them in Sydney, complaining now that the citizens are having riots with the soldiers, with the policemen because of lockdown. My uncle now is New Zealand. Last night I WhatsApp him. Okay, New Zealand seems to be everyone follow quite listen to it. So you see, you have to weigh the pros and cons. Whether are you surprised why these people now from this COVID-19, you can really see the true colors of individual countries, how they handle the people, how they implement the kind of policy in the nick of time to save the environment, to save the citizen, to save the whatever it is. Okay, Rachel, Jialing, I think you heard about this Afghanistan, right? Recently, the US pulled out, right?
The one with the Kabul airport.
Yes, I think it's really a bloody shameful thing for the US. No? They never listened to Christmas song from George Michael, Once Bitten, Twice Shy, the last Christmas. During the Vietnam War, they already pulled out. Now, after 20 years in Afghanistan, they pull out and leaving a lurch for everyone. You know, people are so desperate flying at the aeroplanes outside and falling off from the planes. Okay, what's wrong with this? And we are talking about a developed countries with the best economy, MBA, the master, all the general we are talking about here. Like, huh? You mean they cannot, have to let Mr. Lee Kuan Yew and now China people tell, recently last night, the night before I watched TikTok, this person 现在美方中方美国的军事要撤离how you say Afghanistan 阿富汗 right, to get out of Afghanistan, Afghan, yes, and they are doing it like Cao Cao just simply do it and rush it. That shows how bad it is. Then you say, okay, whoever is an ally of US now think twice. If they can do that to Afghanistan, they can do that to any country. Agree on Razor? So he's giving a warning to the very next to China, that country, the little island there. You know which island, Jia Li? 我们是台湾人的，我们是不会打仗的。But poor thing, they have to do that. They have to do national service just to prevent China from attacking. Stupid, right? It's Chinese versus Chinese. It's just like Iran and Iraq war. And why the US coming to intervene? Anyway, I still think that Taiwan still to be individual at this moment. Because honestly, as a history teacher, I don't like communism rule. Okay, that's my take. Okay, that's my personal opinion. I'm not against anything. Okay, right? So now you see that, like, if you what Xingchen have read, you can get marks one. Xingchen, the last one. Xingyi, sorry, not Xingchen. Xingyi. I am not surprised.
I am not surprised that NHS is good enough for the British citizens because healthcare services are accessible, affordable to all British citizens. Source E states that co-payments are made only for dental care and for prescriptions at about 10.6 US dollar per item. But people under 18 in full-time education, people over 60, and expectant and recent mothers don't have to pay anything.
So it's $10.60 for US per item. So you're saying that I'm not surprised because they are also take care of certain people. Certain people don't need to pay. Certain people have to pay. But well, if certain people are not to pay, under what categories? So since you are doing a business. So like for example, you're doing an online sales like selling bag, okay, Hermes bag, for example, Hermes, you know Hermes bag, so you're the regional director, Hermes bag. So let's say now Hermes bag, because also got new competition, maybe new brand coming in to fight with Hermes bags. Okay, I didn't know that day I got this lady, I was viewing a house with an agent. I didn't know this lady is so rich. Her bonus alone is $2 million. Sing it. You think how? Bonus 2 million. Can you imagine the monthly salary is how much? She literally walked into the Hermes shop. That's what he told me. Can buy the whole bloody shop, the Hermes bag. And he used to be a very, very poor teacher in Taiwan. A super poor teacher. Until now, he's about 60 to 70 years old. I'm telling you this is because, you see, I'm not surprised that after you went through a lot of hardship, he become a multi-millionaire. Hard work. Same thing here. If you have things like that, hey, how to write, man? Are you sure now? If you cannot detect surprise or not surprise, how are you going to go to the real world to detect whether this is a scam or hoax or how the person is going to treat you? Where's the tone? Like just now you watched Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, how the tone is.